evening, comrades, and welcome back to Pwani University Student Media for your weekly updates. I'm your anchor, Mulki Ali, and here are our highlights. While weekends are often celebrated with cheers and toasts for many, the reality behind closed doors is far more bitter.
On a indifferent view, because weekends, tuseme for example kuna do, kama kuna do tuseme uende masherehe, kama ni kuna best yangu alienda sherehe manzi akapoteza phone. So ukienda sherehe unapata unasahau vitu umefunzwa, unapoteza phone, unapoteza vitu zako, unashinda tu ukiwa na hangover. Then ukiwa hauna do manzi ni kutulia tu huku, hadi hauna form, unatulia tu unakaa. So me weekend naonanga is the worst day in campus.
They are usually boring because, especially if you don't have money, because kama una do vitu mingi hawezi fanya, you can't go out, you can't hang out with friends. And then another thing, of course kuna masherehe, they are good, lakini pia ziko na some disadvantages, like you can go there utoke na hangovers mingi, maybe you have a cat and all that, hujasoma, so iko na disadvantages mingi sana.
Tonight, we look at the high cost of campus romance. Also, a historic turnout yesterday as the KUSA Constitutional Review Committee opened the floor to the public. We speak to the Secretary General of the Review Committee on the submissions that will shape your future. And in sports, the KUSA League battle heats up. We have the full results and the current standings. Now to our weekly news. They say campus is the place to find your life partner, but the Congress reality suggests otherwise. We went to the street of Pwani to find out, is it love or is it just a gap filler?
They say campus is the place where you find your forever, or at least your for now. By day, it's all smiles, shared lecture notes, and the legendary Mary that keeps the spirits high. It looks like a movie, walking in pairs, soft whispers under the jacaranda trees, and a bond that feels unbreakable. But as the sun sets over the hostels, the atmosphere shifts. Love is in the air, thick enough to breathe. This is the investigative hour. In every dark corner and behind every lecture hall, promises are being made. But are these promises built on solid ground, or just the temporary high of a cool evening breeze? Beneath the romance lies the comrade's reality, because let's be honest, love is sweet. But have you tried loving on an empty stomach? In the world of help delays and transiting for exams, relationships face the ultimate test. Is it soulmates, or is it just roommates with benefits because rent is too high to pay alone? We decided to stop gazing and start asking. We gave comrades the mic and a chance to confess. From the academic sponsors to the heartbreak of character development, the truth is coming out. Buckle up, because the streets of this campus are talking, and they have a lot to say.
When you go to campus, you'll find that man. When you go to campus, and all that, at your point, your partner and all that. So according to me, it's not really the same way, because if you're not careful, you may end up messing yourself. You may end up messing your life, your future.
Behind campus relationship as a comrade who's been here.
No true love in campus. Watu wanagongeana. Mtu anagongwa, anagongeana.
A harsh reflection of the modern campus dating scene. We will be hosting a panel later this month to dive deeper into the psychology of comrade relationships. Yesterday, the Pwani University Student Association held a massive public sensitization and participation forum. The hall was packed, the view were raw, and the submissions were
students ambao watakuwa wanalipiwa waende kwa sababu unapata even our sports it's not clearly communicated, but there are a lot of money that is wasted.
That is PUSA general meetings. Second one is executive council and the PUSA executive.
My number one agenda, I want to talk about the exam issue. The constitution. How can we make these people accountable? Join you in saying that most students have been signed away to associate themselves with PUSA because they don't see the word of PUSA. There is lack of accountability in PUSA for the leaders that have been there, and the reason as to why the last amendment failed was that increment in fee. You want to increase for me something that I trusted you with something small and you fail to define how you use it. Now you want to increase.
Joining us now to make sense of the feedback is the Secretary General of the Review Committee.
Yesterday we had a good constitution amendment as well, review policy awareness, whereby a lot of comrades came together and they shared their views about the constitution, what they need to be, what should be amended on the review. As the Constitution Review Committee, we are very keen and we listen to all the views that they suggested that they need to say, and will be put into consideration to all the things that they have suggested. So it's just to remind them that we have only 1 week to submit their memorandums or their views via the email that is pusa@sc.ke. You make your voice matter in the constitution.
The committee has its work cut out. Finally, let's move to the pitch. The PUSA League continues to deliver drama and unexpected upsets. Here are the results from the weekend fixtures. A tight race at the top as we head into next week's derbies. Ensure you catch the highlights on our social media handles. I have been your anchor, Mulki Ali. Thank you for watching.